Welcome back, everyone. Another chicken house video on the excavating side of things. If you saw the short video where I had to pull the starter out, we got a rebuilt starter. Well, not rebuilt, we rebuilt the starter. So now let's see if she starts. I guess I gotta connect the battery cable. We're gonna try and see if we can fire it up, and then we gotta fix a cable to get the topsoil stripped off of that piece. All right, let's fire it up. Put the camera up there. For a few seconds. Decompression again. Let's try run some more glow plug, get some more heat. This one running is, if you look closely, you can see it's a little frayed, and I'm going to take a grinder and clean all that out. And we're going to spit it out and get a new piece of cable for it. Cutting blade, new blade, so I thought I'd show you what I got here. Alright, so we have the brake set on this end. We got it finally pulled out. Got it grinding up. So we got most of it out. So we also were able to get the back end to relax. I pulled the slack out of the cable. I stretched all the cable out on the far side. So now I'm going to take my truck, and since the brake is set on the dozer side, it can't unwind all the way. We're going to back the truck up and we're going to pull some cable through the back of the machine to the front. There's some frayed stuff there, just got yanked through. All right, I'm gonna get out and check it out. That was what that thump was when we were pulling. But it's a shame, this is some really nice cable, we're gonna waste it. But there was one spot, that's a kink. I think that is where we had it latched before. Not too far behind that was a spot where it was frayed again, and I don't want that in the middle because it'll just unwind like it did up there. It's a shame to have to waste a bunch of good cable for one bad spot. And I think if I look in there correctly, I think I see it back there. So let's make sure we still have some slack, but we're almost all the way through with the bad spot, depending how much we got left. Uh-oh, that's really not good. We just pulled the last of it. Okay, so we gotta find a plan B or something. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. So we're essentially on borrowed time, given that there's a frayed piece of the cable up halfway. I don't know how long it's gonna work, but I was able to pull this through just by hand. So what we gotta do now is gotta hook it so that it can't pull it back. And to do that, fold it, pinch it through here, and there's a wedge goes in there, and that'll suck it tight, and then it will be unable to pull through. And then once we get that wedge, which my dad actually went up to weld because their little tab broke off, we'll get that wedge in, we'll pull it tight, and then we'll freewheel the front end and pull it out the rest of that reel. We'll run that through up at the front, put the wedge in the front end, and then we're set until it breaks again where that frayed spot was. Well, due to the fact that it wants to come unwound up there, I'm going to wrap this in tape, and we're just going to cut it, pull it out, and we're just going to wrap it in and pull it out the big hole. Able to pull it out. All right, we got the last bit of remaining cable pulled. It's sucked into my shirt. Through the pulleys and down in, and then I'll have to latch it right there. Well, good morning, welcome back. Another day on this new project for us. So here we are in about August, and I gotta get out to the tobacco field, but I got up and fixed my feeder chains in that chicken house this morning. What's gotta happen this morning at about noon, I'd like to get it on video, but maybe I won't. I don't know if I can get away. About noon they're bringing in the GPS bulldozer. They're gonna grade this swale, so this will actually have drainage here, and then there'll be pipe, which obviously we won't bury now. They're just grading, and grade this pad off, grade the bottom side off, and yeah. But as you can see out there, there's still some green stuff growing. I still got to get some more topsoil taken off, so we're gonna get on the old cable scraper yet again, just to show you on the cable scraper. What we've been combating is, see this cable here, if you look right here, there's some strands missing. So I got duct tape. What I've been doing is, if it starts to fray, I'll take the grinder and just nip it right where it's fraying so that it's not sticking out, or it's going to catch, and then I tape it to hold it in place. That's been working for, 4 or 5 loads, maybe more. You get about an hour of run time before you got to get off and re-tape it and re-grind it. So anyway, we're gonna fire this old girl up and make her work. So unlike the other bulldozer, this one you gotta run glow plugs and hit the starter. Decompression lever. We'll run the heat a little longer. Uh-oh. Maybe it won't start.